Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing our third episode in the LeetCode 75 study plan series. Today the title of the problem is Kids with the Greatest Number of Candies, and this is ranked as an easy difficulty problem in LeetCode. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. So the problem is pretty straightforward, compared to the second one. The problem basically states that we're given an array of integers representing the number of candies each kid has, and another integer representing the extra candies that you can distribute. Our goal is to determine if, after giving out the extra candies, kid could potentially have the greatest number of candies, right? And so if you see in the example, the extra candies is 3, and we're given 2, 3, 5, 1, and 3. So we output true, 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 false, and true, because you can have like more than one of the greatest number of candies. So say like 3, if you add 3 to 2, of course that's 5, and there's also a 5 right here. And since 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 and 5 is equal to 5, then we can obviously have more than one true boolean in our list of results. So let's go ahead and dive right into the coding implementation. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is initialize our list of booleans, right? Because that's what we're going to be returning. So we're going to do that right now. And unlike an array, a list is dynamically sized, so we can just call this bool list, and we don't have to set it to a particular size. We just do new array list, right? Okay, and then we're gonna need to set a max value. So when because we're going to be using a for loop, right? So we want to iterate through and compare the amount of candies to the maximum value to determine if we're going to uh, add true or false to the list, right, for the results. So in order to do that, we need to set a max value. And for our max value, we'll set it to the minimum value, which is a built-in Java feature, right? So you just do integer and then min value, right? So when we compare that first value, it's going to be bigger than the minimum possible value in Java, right, for an integer. Okay, so now what we want to do is find the max value. So we're just going to do like our standard for loop for that, right? So we'll just, using I, and then I is less than the size of the candies array, right? And then we'll increment I, and then basically we just want to do if candies at index I is greater than max value, then max value is going to equal that number at that index, right? So max value is equal to candies at I, right? So then this is going to find our max value for us, right? So then what we're going to have to do is come up with another for loop, right? I equals 0, I is less than candies dot length, and this is going to give us our result, right? So let's not forget that we have our extra candies, right? Which in the first example is 3, but it could vary, of course. So we're gonna do candies at I plus our extra candies, right? And then we're gonna compare that. It has to either be greater than or equal to the max value. Okay, and then if that's the case, then we're gonna add it to our results list, right? And it's going to be true, of course. So we just use the add method. It's built in for lists in Java. And then if not, we still need to put something in there, right? Which is going to be false, our only other option, right? Or, I mean, true, my bad. I mixed those two up. So this is going to be false, and this is going to be true. My bad for the mix-up. Okay. Cool. And then all we have to do after that, get out of this guy, and then return bool list, which is our result, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and submit that. Cool. So that is our accepted solution with a runtime of 1 millisecond that beats almost 85% of the other solutions. And as you can see, it does pretty well with the space complexity beating 99.44%, right? So let's discuss the time complexity and the space complexity. The time complexity for the solution is big O of n, where n is the number of kids since we have two loops that iterate over the array sequentially. The space complexity is also O of n because we create a list that stores a Boolean value for each kid. So I hope this video helps you understand the problem better. Please feel free to drop your feedback, suggestions, and questions in the comment section. I always appreciate hearing from you. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more coding solutions and walkthroughs. In our next video, we will continue with the fourth problem of the LeetCode 75 study list. Until then, keep coding, keep improving, and happy learning. We'll see you guys next time.